If you're like me, you're excited for the fall season. Why? Because football is back, especially college football. College football is near and dear to everybody's hearts. And the great thing about what makes it special is that it's the love of the game and how everybody in the communities and how everybody around the nation is involved. And these are my honest opinions on some of my favorite things excited about this college football season. First, we're going to talk about Texas and OU finally being part of the SEC. First and foremost, we know college football realignment is crazy these days. We have teams that have never played each other, that we play each other on a regular basis. Everything is crazy. But the SEC, we know that is the greatest conference in all of college football. Most of the time, if you're winning the championship, is in the SEC school in it. And I'm excited for Texas and OU, two storied franchises, to be added to that team. We know Texas is a power franchise. We know everybody says Texas is back, that slogan, but I truly believe Steve Sarkisian has something cooking down in the Great 40 Acres. And I'm excited for them to go finally play on a week-to-week basis, a schedule that matters, right? You're going to be playing the Alabamas, the A&Ms, the LSUs, the Mississippi State, the Ole Misses. This is going to be such a great season if you love college football, especially with OU. Week in and week out, they're putting great teams out there, and you're only going to get the best of the best and prime football. And we are getting back an old rivalry, finally getting played again, which is Texas versus Texas A&M. Two teams, two schools, two fan bases that truly have a hate for each other. I think A&M has Texas in their fight song about beating them, sawing the horns off or whatever. But that is true college football at its highest. I'm excited for them to play. The last time they played, if you remember it, Texas won on a field goal, which was a kind of a hurrah to the last time they played. And it's been over 10 years. I'm excited to see that rivalry back in action. Next is the 12-team playoffs. Man, this college football came a long way from the BCS era now to the 4-team playoff, and then they expanded it to the 12-team playoff. There's so much football can be played, so much opportunities to be played, so many things to happen. The New Year's Six is going to take a whole new level. I'm telling you, this is what we wanted. We wanted an NCAA basketball type of approach to college football. Now we're getting it. We're going to get the best of the best teams. Each week in and week out, these games matter. You're going to see the best teams vying for an opportunity to play in the national championship. And I'm only excited now, right? Because we're going to see upsets. We're going to see underdogs. We're going to have those big what-if scenarios that happened in the past of teams that barely missed it, but now they get an opportunity to play. What team are you excited to see? Drop a comment below. Next is we have the traditions. Come on, we all know college football is all about traditions. This is what separates it from the pros. The traditions are what keeps the fan bases going, what keeps everybody involved in college football. And just a couple of notable traditions that I've noticed are, first and foremost, is Army and Navy. We know they're like one of the last games to ever play. They always pull out some cool jerseys at the end of the year, and it's a game really of sportsmanship, rivalry, and tradition. That's something that you can't get anywhere else, and two service academies coming together and playing for the Cup, the Commissioner's Cup. Next we have is Ohio State in their marching band, dotting the I on Ohio, right? We always OHIO, and that marching band is so familiar for everybody, right? So they at dotting the I is so huge for them. I think they have like guests or celebrities sometimes dotting the I because it's such an important part of their tradition, an important part of their football team, and an important part of college football. And one tradition I've been seeing lately that I've really admired is Iowa, right? What they wave to the Children's Museum that's right behind their stadium is such a cool thing, right? Being able to honor those boys and girls who are struggling, but they get an opportunity to see the football team and all the crowd waving to them is such a thing. It can only touch your heart. And if you love football, you can love that. Then we have NCAA football coming back. Where are all my old heads? Where are all my gamers? The last time we had an NCAA football was in 2014, and it was one of the best college football games to ever come out. They took an over 10-year hiatus, but we're finally getting it back, boys. We're finally back. We have an opportunity to play Road to Glory, Dynasty, take your team, Sam Houston State, and take them to the national championship game. And it just gives you the opportunity to be a coach, be a player. Take something that you take pride and joy in and really be the analyzer. You can customize it and play with your friends It's something I think college football is missing for a very long time, and I'm glad that we have it back, right? Because now we're going to get Saturdays on the gridiron, but then Monday through Friday, being able to put together a team that you feel is respectable, that you have a big what-if scenario of creating something that's valuable not just to you, but to your homeboys as well, and your homegirls, but really building something from the ground up and building a program to what you like it and customizing it from the traditions to the spats to the cleats. You can make it whatever you want, and I'm glad that they're finally bringing it back. Who's ready? Last but not least, but honestly one of the best things of all time of college football is the tailgating. Tailgating, I think, is so superior in college compared to the pros, because people, towns, communities are coming out in flocks before the game, during the game, and after the game just to come together, right? The tailgating, from the food to the barbecues to the cornhole, everything getting you hyped and ready for the game. I know some schools that start their tailgating 2 days in advance before the game even starts. You're trying to get that primo spot to place your RV, place your tent, whatever you got, but you're ready to get into the tradition and the camaraderie of football, right? Everybody's drinking, the food is going crazy. I'm excited for the tailgating. The tailgating sometimes, honestly, is more fun than the actual games of itself. What are you looking forward to this next college football season? Drop a comment below. I'm excited for it. Let me know if you was, but please like and subscribe to this video.